Hi there. So this reading is for Aries. What's going on, Aries? I hope that y'all are doing very well. I'll go ahead and talk about what I saw in the meditation. It was very sweet. I saw a cartoon character bear, like a baby bear, come up to me with like these big, beautiful eyes. And it was approaching me ever so sweetly. And I feel like that for some of you, Aries, you've been feeling a little bit vulnerable. Or you've been feeling a little bit more sensitive to your emotions over the last couple months. This can resonate with any Aries placements. So if it doesn't resonate with you, Aries, go ahead and check out your other placements. All you have to do is look up your astrological birth chart on Google. There's plenty of sites that can help you with that. But I feel like that for Aries, it's like walking away. I also heard walking away from disappointment with a smile on your face. So I'm taking that like for Aries, some of y'all dealt with a disappointment. I feel like it could have been a disappointing relationship, or it could have been a disappointing friendship. You choose what resonates, okay? If it doesn't resonate, you know what I mean? Don't pay attention to the advice. This is a general reading. But if it does resonate, hello, how are you? But walking away from disappointment with a smile on your face and walking towards absolute joy and grace. So for some of y'all, it's really turning your back on a disappointment. And it's not allowing yourself to feel disappointment. It's not allowing yourself to sit in that energy. These Aries are ready to move forward and not allow what could have been to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like, that's disappointing, but I'm better than that. Okay. Okay, what else for my Aries spirit guides? Pardon me. I saw a square in my mind, and in the square there was different pieces of the puzzles to the square that we're putting together. So for some of you, it was like a big cycle in your life that was going on with this person or this disappointment. It's like you would be disappointed over and over and over and over again by this individual. And you're no longer allowing yourself to continue to be disappointed over and over and over again. It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, hold up, rewind. That's not even possible. Me, I keep it honorable. So that's actually from an Aries, from the book of NF. Anyways, but he goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times. You know what I mean? Like, he's not taking the blame. No, he's not taking the blame. Like, you want to go ahead and keep fooling me? Fool yourself. You know, I don't want to be a part of that game. You took yourself out of the game. You can't play with an individual if they won't play with you, right? And so it's like, and also if they're not willing to play by the rules, then you're going to move honorably, right, Aries? You're not going to allow that disappointment to bring you down. Anyways, what else for my Aries? One more. On the bottom, we have passion. Ooh. We have third eye chakra. Yeah, your intuition is telling you. You see this cycle, you move forward. Oh, no. Please don't do that. Please don't. Sorry. My candle wax just got on my table. That's not cute. Fertility and alchemy. So the numbers 6 and 8 are really sticking out, as well as 34. I will say 27 because that's the last number on here. But what I'm getting, okay, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9. Because in numerology, double numbers are broken down. So 34 is broken down to a 7. 27 is broken down to a 9. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is progression for you. This is progression by being more in tune with your intuition, which is saying, like, this is a similar message for like a couple of different signs recently. I know that Aries is opposite of Libra, but again, it's a different energy. Anyways, moving forward. So I feel like that as you are not allowing yourself to be fooled, things that are coming through that are rock solid are going to stay rock solid. So there could have been, the disappointment could have been a person came into your life. I'm hearing this person could have came in like a hurricane, shook your life up, definitely made you feel different about your life and how your life could be. You saw a future with this person. Again, whether it's friend or lover, you saw how things could be and you imagined it in your mind at several points. Now, because you imagined it in your mind and it didn't come to sense in reality, you waited and you waited and you waited and you waited and you even debated yourself as to whether this is worth waiting for or not. Some of you, you waited so long for it. And every single time that you would try to reconnect with this person or allow this person an opportunity, this person took advantage of the opportunity, right? As in, they sat there and they're like, oh, hi, I'm going to go ahead and act this way and I'm going to try to entertain it for a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm going to switch up on you. No more switching up, because the bear that I saw in my meditation, when I saw the bear was presenting self like, I am me and I will always stay me. So it's up to you, Aries, to always stay you, right? For some of you, I feel like that it could have even been an individual where, like, because the word date is sticking out. And I don't feel like it's the fruit date. I feel like that for some of y'all, like, let's say this person, like, you had a habit in your love life where, let's say you would try to set up a date with this person. You would try to spend time with this person. Or this person would lead you to believe that there would be some kind of connection. And you kept thinking that, yes, it would happen. Yes, it would happen. Yes, it would happen. It's kind of like blinded by love and desire. Is what I feel. And so that mask has been taken off of you. I'm not talking about a mask to hide yourself. I'm talking about the mask that's blinding you. Like, no, Aries. Don't allow yourself to go down that pathway again of allowing yourself to, like, this person isn't going to fool me. I mean, they acted this way in the past, but I really care about them. And I feel like because they know that I really care about them, they won't act the same way. It's like, no, Aries, listen to your intuition when it comes to this individual. Some of you birthed something really good that's coming your way. I feel like it could have been up to 2 years ago. You birthed something really good coming your way. And there's been different hints of it coming about. And I feel like it's going to come about because you are calm within yourself. So therefore, as things are calm within you, things will flow calmly to you. Like, no more disruptions is what I'm hearing. Excitement, but not disruptive. There's a big difference there. So we have news, Raven, and then we have honeybee, reciprocity. So, okay, that's too many, so one more. Okay, there we go. And then we have stability. So exactly, an individual that's going to come through. You're going to notice that some relationships in your life, 86 popped out again. You're going to notice that there's some relationships in your life, strategy, red box, that have already balanced out, that have already calmed one another, like things that are soothing in other areas of your life. And it's been stable. It's been consistent. Like, let's say you were working on a relationship with a family member or with some of your current friends, and it's consistently improving, right? And you're like, yes, this is awesome. And so because it's consistent there, it will be consistent elsewhere. Consistency will continue. You know, the motivation and the launch, the burst of energy to do it or to connect with an individual, that happens all the time, right? Especially if you have heavy Aries in your chart. It's like, yay, excitement, let's bond. But being consistent with it, continuing the growth, continuing the bond, right? I also feel like that for some of you, sorry. I have a song by Adele in my head. I forgot the name of it, but it goes, consistency is the gift to give for free. Are you crazy? You ain't ever met a woman like me. But she's saying, like, I love that song. It's off her new album. Anyways, but the song is saying, like, complacency is the worst trait to have. Are you crazy? And then consistency is consistency is the best gift to give for free or something like that. Anyways, but the whole point is, like, if individuals aren't going to be consistent with you, and that's the least they could do is be consistent. If you show up as an A, you better keep showing up as an A. I'm talking about how they treat you. Obviously, people change over time, and maybe they have little quirks that change over time, but how they treat you. Like, you'll accept them as they are, but are you going to keep showing up for me, or are you going to flake out on me? So, again, I feel like that there's going to be individuals that are going to show up for you and be consistent with showing up for you. Whew. What else for my Aries? Oh, wow. Here you are, the Fool. You ain't a fool. You're not a fool. But it's definitely about a new beginning. So, Page of Pentacles. Oh, I see what they mean. 5 of Pentacles, 5 coins. And the 3 of Cups. So, for some of you, this could deal with third-party friendships or relationships. Like, you sitting there and 10 of coin on the bottom. Okay. You sitting there and, you know, if it is a third party, this is a side note. If it is a third party, it's not allowing yourself to be in a third party again. Like, if this person's not going to choose you, fine. They don't have to choose you, but you're going to go towards the other energy and choose them, right? Now, if it isn't, now, if this isn't about a third party, that's a side note, okay? It's the fact that you have to be willing to trust again, willing to trust and don't expect disappointment and to expect joy. Capricorn energy out as well. Are you going to allow yourself to expect, you know, you get what you expect. So if you expect someone to follow through, I feel like this is a very specific area of your life. You'll know if it's friends or lover. It could be both, but you don't know exactly who this resonates with. Like, think about all those people that were there for you at the beginning and then they flaked, they presented themselves again as an A. I'm just giving this as an example. They're presenting themselves as the color blue when they're really the color green. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, no, you're going to see beyond that because the universe is going to present you with people that they are clear and they show up. I don't even feel like that you have to, like, you already learned this. You've been through it several times. Like, you wrote the book for it, right? But it's what's being presented to you. I don't feel like it's a test. I don't feel like you got to try to figure out, like, is this person for me or not for me? I don't feel like it's you trying to sit in the energy at all. I feel like that you're just going to know. It's like just this knowing that an individual is who they say they are. What they bring to the table, they will continue bringing to the table. If I expect them to bring cranberry sauce on Wednesday, they're going to bring me cranberry sauce on Wednesday. Anyways, the 2 of Wands and the Anchor, which is the Emperor, your energy again. Oh. So let's go back to if you were stuck between 2 people. Even if it's like being stuck to the, like, future you, who you could be in the future, what you could achieve in the future, and who you are now, I feel like that, Aries, you're going to choose the future you. I do. I feel like that you're going to take a chance on me. I think you're going to take a chance on you. I do. I feel like that you're going to take a chance on you. I feel like that when you plan, you look towards the future, it's not, well, I'm going to, like, what about this person? And I'm going to involve this person. I feel like that it's making plans for yourself in a very healthy way. Not looking to those around you. Not looking to expect them to be what you know they can't be. It's just, or they can't show up when you want them to show up. So it's a little bit of a loner energy. Make sure that you don't go into complete hermit mode and throw yourself into a cycle of you gotta, you know, like, stay away from society for a long time and then try to get back in. You don't want to do that to yourself, right? But you definitely want to allow yourself to plan wisely, plan accordingly, and plan wisely as to how the things should be in the future, how things are going to be in the future. What do you want for your future specifically? Plan for you, not for another. Sovereign of Swords, that's the Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. So some of y'all got some kind of feminine energy that's in here, and I feel like it could be, again, a friend. Someone that, make sure that you see them clearly, is what I'm being told to say. Make sure that you see them, yeah, the moon popped out. Make sure that you see this individual clearly. I feel like this has, I don't feel like it's a specific disappointment. I feel like that disappointment is outside of this individual. I'm hearing just because they don't talk to you all the time doesn't mean they don't care. Just because, even if it's not a feminine, I feel like it is a feminine energy, but just because they don't talk to you all the time doesn't mean they don't care. Doesn't mean they don't, just because they don't show up for you, as in like, when I say show up for you, I don't mean like they promise to be there one day and they're not there. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just because they don't communicate with you all the time doesn't mean that they don't have high interest with you. Doesn't mean that they don't have high interest with you, as in like high care for you. Some of them, I feel like that, give me more about this, because this is interesting. I don't even know how the hell that I'm getting that. Give me more about this Sovereign of Swords, please. The Seeker of Cups and the Nine of Coins. This is someone that wishes you well. This is someone that wishes you well, Aries. So, this is so interesting. This is like a full circle. Ouroboros. You know the snake that bites its own tail? This is a circle. Someone in the past disappointed you. You finally shook them. Like, who is presented to you from now on is going to be individuals that they are who they say they are. They are consistent. Okay? There's an individual in your life that part of you have made an assumption that that person doesn't care, or that this person has maybe some ill will towards you, when this person wishes you well. Page of Cups, Nine of Coins. I would say that this individual wishes you well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all gotta get out of your head about this. Give me more about this. This is interesting. Anything else that Aries should know about this Queen of Swords, the Sovereign of Swords? Nine of Cups. Need I say more? And so, for you, Aries, that feel like that this person might be a disappointment that's currently in your life, that you kind of second guess, you're like, is this person really there for me or not? Get that out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out of here. Get out of your head. Think of good for you. Think of what you want for you. Take action on what is good for you. And don't sit here and create conflict where there's no conflict. Don't do that. Don't do that to your mind. What you think in your mind is like, and what you focus on and what you assume, especially if you follow the law of assumption or law of attraction, is what you get. So like, if you've made assumptions about an individual, pardon me, I need a sip of my coffee. If you have made assumptions about an individual not showing up for you right, you feel like, just because someone doesn't communicate with you all the time doesn't mean that they don't care. Doesn't mean that they hold ill will against you. Doesn't mean that they, and I'm not saying Aries are clingy. I'm saying that Aries sometimes look at that and they're like, who's really showing up for me? Well, this person hasn't talked to me in a long time. So obviously, this person is hanging out with their other friends, or this person is doing this or that. Do not get into that mindset. Don't do that. Don't create problems where there's no problems. Back out of that. Do not do that to yourself. Back out of it. Oh my gosh, yes. The Eight of Cups instead of Swords. Move away from unnecessary pain and unnecessary conflict. Don't create conflict where there's no conflict. Moving forward. Did I drop a card? No, I didn't. Any other messages for my Aries before we move on to guidance? The Tower, the Four of Cups, and Judgment. The Nine of Wands, the Lovers, and the Star card. So for some of you, if you've already made, I'm only saying it because it showed up again. That's the Knight of Swords, the Conqueror of Swords. If you have already, why'd you do that? Sorry, something fell. If you already made a decision that has led to some catastrophic conversation, or you made an assumption that because they don't show up for you, as in they're not communicating with you, they're not, if this has already happened where you have accidentally, I feel like this will resonate more with Aries Sun than other places, maybe Aries Venus. Anyways, if you have already made that decision, there's an opportunity to heal that. Now, if it's with this Queen of Swords energy, she doesn't have to be an air sign, but she could be an air sign. If you have already pushed this person away, assume that this person wasn't really there for you, this person didn't favor you, this person didn't care about you, there is an opportunity that is coming in where you don't see it coming. I feel like you're distracted by possibly new opportunities, other chances. This person is going to, it's either, I feel like that the energies are going to line anyways. So whether they come to you or you go to them, but the opportunity to heal the situation is coming in. The opportunity for this person and you to be on an even ground and to discuss what you need to discuss is coming in. But I'm being told it's up to you to take hold of that opportunity. It is up to you to take hold of that opportunity. Rebirth and release. By releasing this energy, these thoughts about this individual, releasing the fact that you think that people will flake on you in time, that people will change on you, that people will change up on you, that people will fool you. By releasing that, it's also going to lead you to, it's more of a lighthearted energy. What's on the bottom? Yeah, rebirth. It's also healing your inner child. This, by allowing the universe to come in and allow you to take the opportunity. Are you going to take the chance? And are you going to jump on correcting whatever happened with this individual if it has happened? Correcting it with yourself? Like any assumptions about this individual, are you going to allow them to fall away? This energy who you thought wasn't truly supportive and you thought wasn't really there for you. I want you to think about it though. Because again, the energy that I pulled out over here is an energy where you were in your head, you were healing, you were trying to make things right in your own mind, and you thought A plus B equals C because if it happened in the past, it's happening right now. And if it's simple, this person just doesn't communicate as much with you. This person doesn't, I'm not saying they don't reply to your messages and ghost you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they don't communicate as much with you. It's as easy as that. They don't talk as much as you. They don't reach out as much as you. Doesn't mean that that person wishes you ill or talk smack about you or anything like that. For those Aries that have been trying to figure out, like, does this person still care about me? Or, does this person not like me? Or get out of your head. Get out of your head.